Yeah.
Oh,
I think it's 2. 1, 2. Yeah, 2.
Did you watch Black Panther, bro?
Yes.
That movie?
Yeah.
What did they have Esau doing?
I can't remember. I was
Driving
Intervening and helping and driving the
yeah.
a chariot and shit.
Yeah, he pulled up. Yeah, that's right.
Like
yeah.
they always gotta like intervene and try
Exactly,
to.
just like Eddie Murphy, he talking about racism hasn't impacted his career at all.
Mm-hmm.
But when he made Coming to America, in which
I
was
think.
both of them,
Yeah.
the first one, when he made Coming to America, the people who back in the movie company said that he had to incorporate at least one white guy.
Yeah.
That's why the white guy was in there cooking the fries. I'm on the
Louis
fries,
Anderson.
9.
Yeah.
Louis Anderson.
Yeah.
Okay, and he had to be in the second one as well.
Yeah.
We're supposed to have been an all-black cast.
Yeah.
Okay, they have all-white cast movies.
Yeah.
Why can't? Because that the racism does affect it.
Exactly. Even
know?
in them biblical movies, which is way going off, it should be all dark. I mean, brown skinned characters, man.
Right. The only one that I seen is Green Pastures with an all-black cast.
Yeah. That's it. And they kind of distort that. I mean, put their Hollywood shit in there, man.
Oh yeah.
This always
Got the people eating catfish, smoking and shit.
Yeah, smoking
Gave the Lord a cigar. And Lord's like, well, I'll just say this for later.
Yeah.
Like, he gonna smoke it later. You know? Wickedness.
Yeah.
Get that one, bro. 85.
This is the book of Psalms 85 and 1. It says, Lord, thou hast been favorable unto thy land. Thou hast brought...
That land is talking about the Israelites, man, because the land of Israel is a people before it's a place. Go ahead.
It says, unto thy land thou hast brought back the captivity of Jacob. Thou hast forgiven the iniquity of thy people. Thou hast covered all their sin. Selah.
See?
Yeah.
The Lord said,
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, the Lord is a compassionate power, like it says in the book of Sirach, the 2nd chapter, man. You know, he's the one that forgiveth all sins as well, like it says in the book of Psalms.
Yeah.
So, like, you go ahead.
yeah, and Ezekiel it says that the Lord is, he's going to wash us clean.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because Esau is the accuser of our brethren. He'd be like, look at what they doing, Lord.
Yeah.
But the Most High, he's going to be merciful toward us anyway, man.
Wash us of our iniquities.
Yeah.
Forget all our transgressions.
Yeah.
And that's part of the second covenant that he's going to make with us.
Yeah.
Right. You got to remember, too, that the creature was made subject to vanity.
Yep.
Okay? The Most High made us go off.
Kind.
Right?
One thing too, we the only people that could take trials and tribulation for this law to be put in us. They can't do that. You ain't gonna be seeing a bunch of heathens on the corner because they don't have that spirit. Jacob's the only one that has that surviving, ongoing spirit that'll bounce back from anything, man.
Yeah.
Right.
And Most High love that about Jake. Like, man, he's still out there.
Yeah.
You know?
No, none of these kingdoms of these nations, man, could have went through the hardcore brutal slavery that we went through.
And that,
And then showing up, as they say, he showed up. Yeah, we showing up, man. You know, looking like we ain't nothing ever happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you been in a fight. You know, I remember this one time when I was living in Texas and shit, and I was staying with my girl, my little baby, and the guy that lived across the street from us, he had his own room, and we had our room, and we was always in our room, leaving him the house, you know. But he would always get mad, and you know, I left a cup in the sink. He cussed me out. Oh, you leaving a damn dish in the sink and shit. I'm trying to be cool because I got my baby mama and my son there. And then one time she was gone with the girl upstairs when I got home from work. And then he came in, and I asked him, I was like, man, what's all that shit you was talking when my woman is here? And then he go, what you talking about? Then he go haul off and hit me. And then I laid in on him. I did him so bad. I beat him so bad to whereas he ran in the kitchen and got a knife. And then I ran and got a knife. And I was like, you see what I just did to you? What you think I'm gonna do with this knife? He threw the knife down. He's like, you tripping, man, you tripping. So he went upstairs to the guy, to this guy upstairs we know. That guy came downstairs, knocked on the door, opened the door. He looked at me, he was like, weren't you just in a fight with Stanley? I was like, yep. He's like, you don't even look like you've been in a fight. Exactly. He said, you fucked him up. Exactly. Fucked him up. Okay? That's how we gonna be on these other nations. We gonna fuck their ass.
How is Esau gonna handle slavery? If y'all seen that video, that one dude, he's the receptionist. I guess the customer, he messed up on his order and he started fucking, and he fucking slammed his head. He slammed his head on the goddamn computer desk. Like you're dealing with stress, and that's how you react to it. How you gonna handle slavery?
Right.
Edomites, when you're going through any tribulations, you either want to kill yourself. Or some shit
that
like
dude
that
that killed his blew his head off.
Oh, yep. That's
When he was talking to his girlfriend, he's like, "You don't want me no more. You want to answer the phone or something?" Blew his head off, man.
with a shotty.
Yeah.
That shit tore. The head was gone.
Gone, man. Like 1 minute there.
Hey, in the kingdom of heaven, y'all Edomites, y'all not gonna be able to do that. Kill yourself so quickly. You're gonna have to face. You're gonna have to face the wrath that the Lord's gonna put on us to put upon you.
The spirits are
No
going
way
to be subjugant to us.
There's no way you could escape what's coming for you, Esau. You're not gonna be a fugitive forever, because eventually the fugitive gets captured, man. All right. You still want that Psalms 2?
Yeah.
One right now.
Yeah, you bring it out now.
Psalms 2:1, it says, Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?
Exactly. It's a vain thing for you to imagine all you nations that you're going to be over the Israelites. You can barely be over us now when we're in captivity, man. You're just barely over us. Okay, the only reason you're ruling us now is because you got the power of the sword.
Exactly.
Okay, you got weapons, all right, and you got numbers, and you got the power of the Most High behind you. Okay, if it hadn't been for that, you would not be over us. Okay.
You see one Negro moving your neighborhood. Oh my God.
Yeah.
They're taking over.
Yeah.
They in Egypt, they feared us because of our numbers as well, man.
Yeah.
Another vain thing that these heathens imagine, these Moabites, they think that they're the next one to rule.
Right.
That's a vain thing.
Yeah.
And the reason why they think that, because they don't see the people of the Lord, the Israelites, be the next one to rule, man.
They think because they have economical power,
Yeah.
through their technology, that they're going to be the ones ruling because they got money that they made off America, for America, buying all their goods. You know what I'm saying? They think they're going to be the ones since they got that money.
Yeah.
But that money is nothing. That money is nothing compared to power, man. To true power.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have the true power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna exude from us. Okay?
The scripture says the saints are going to take the kingdom.
Take it.
And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take the kingdom from you devils, man. From you other nations, I think you're going to be the next one to rule.
Yeah.
You're going to take it, man.
We're going to be bright burning, y'all.
Yeah.
Hey, because when the new Jerusalem comes down from heaven, after the destruction, you think these people are going to be willing to submit, even after see all that power we're coming with? Nah, they're going to be trying to resist that power, man. They're going to think, man, we got to fight. We can't let these motherfuckers put us a slave. Then we're going to have to put that power on their ass, man.
Yep.
All right, and
fought against Yahweh Shai. There's fight.
yep.
So
Hey, they're
much more
up.
than us.
That's right.
What did Nebuchadnezzar say to Daniel, right? He said, oh man, anybody say something against this man's God, y'all gonna be put to death pretty much, Because
Hey.
he started to fear because Daniel interpreted,
We're gonna have the power of thought. Okay, just like the Most High thought his son into existence. He just thought it. Okay, we're gonna have that kind of power. Okay? We gonna know. We gonna know things. Okay? And we're gonna have the power to put you to death without even coming close to you.
Yeah, they showed that in Bruce Almighty when Jim Carrey, he was controlling the people on the news and making them say stuff and all
See?
that.
Exactly.
They know.
Oh, that was in I saw it in the world. I forgot about it actually.
Yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
think that was in that movie.
Wow.
Yep.
I need to watch it then.
Yeah.
It says, the kings of earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast their cords from us.
That's pursuant to Psalms 83 as well. Okay? They did that. It's happened. But now we're back on the upswing of things now. Okay,
Yeah.
we're about to enter into eternity.
Exactly.
Okay, this is going to be a distant memory for us.
Yeah. Because they got a shadow of things that's like telekinesis. We're gonna have spiritual powers. It ain't gonna be. We're gonna be way above telekinesis, man. They just have a physical, a word that they use for it in this world. Look at Esau just smiling like he got the neck, like he got the kingdom in control, man. You ain't got the kingdom in
Losing
control,
your
man.
kingdom,
You're
man.
losing,
Right.
man.
Hey, you was going into telekinesis. There's actually a account that goes into Elisha causing an axe to float. Verse 2 Kings 6 and 5. But one was felling a beam, and he was cutting wood, and the axe head fell into the water, and he cried and said, Alas, master, for it is borrowed. And the man of Yahweh said, Where it fell. And he showed him the place and cut down a stick and cast it hither, and the iron did swim. So hey, what do you call it?
Telekinesis.
Telekinesis, man.
Yeah.
Look, the Lord gonna give us that type of power to just crush people with our minds.
Yeah. Tele means far, and kinesis is something with the mind. So it means you could move something with your mind without touching it or something far.
Y'all seen Lucy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lucy.
At one point, they were trying to, when she was at the hospital,
Yeah.
they were shooting at her
In
and
the
she,
hallway.
And she, in the hallway, and she took away the guns. That's the type of shit I want to do.
Put it
like,
on the
man,
roof.
Let me see what you can do without your guns. Let's
And,
go.
Hey, she just had them hanging there too, like
Easy work.
still alive. Like they just can't move. They just stick there and shit.
Yeah, this world is about to be turned into a so-called Esau fantasy movie, but it's going to be real.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
you're going to see Supermen flying around.
Yep.
You know,
Exactly.
showing their powers.
Yeah.
You know,
We're gonna do what Homelander should have done in The Boys.
Yeah.
Fucking annihilate all those motherfuckers, man.
Laser beam, man.
They got that phrase, the impossible will become possible, man.
it's not going. It's not going to be like in what's that movie, The Black Panther, at the end,
Yeah.
where we share our power with the
They
enemies.
always got
Hey,
that.
Killmonger was
Or,
right.
yeah.
Killmonger was in the right spirit, man.
Right.
Wanted
Exactly.
to, you know, have his people on top.
Yeah.
That one guy, I don't know what's his movie name.
Got his name. See?
Well, Chadwick.
Chadwick.
I know his real name
Yeah.
is Chadwick Boseman. That he wanted to
Chata
share.
or something.
Yeah, he wanted to share the wealth.
Chata or
He
something.
wanted to share the power with these Edomites,
Yeah.
man.
When he was living in the world where, you know, they showed Jake in the ghetto.
Yeah.
Jake was in the ghetto, but
Yeah.
yet he wanted to share the power
Exactly.
with the people that put his people in the ghetto.
Huh. And remember, they was waiting for him. They said, and then he said, "I'm sorry." He went back up in the ship. You know, and he said, "Wait." I mean, he was basically saying, "Wait, we'll have deliverance." But then he shares it with this power with them.
We ain't sharing
We
nothing.
ain't sharing nothing. Hancock, they did the same thing,
Same
man.
thing with him.
Oh, you can't do that, Hancock. What?
Right.
Ah.
We want to put you in jail. He ain't
Yeah.
putting me nowhere.
Hell no, man.
You know?
Nah.
You got a power to stop a train and me.
Right.
You ain't putting me no behind bars, man.
Superman. He wanted to. Superman. He came and you know helped the government and all that. Man, I would have made him my fucking
Yeah.
slave.
But Superman was rebelling because the General Zod, he was in the right, like,
Yeah, he was in the right mindset.
you know, why you down here, you know what I'm saying, trying to connect with America and shit.
Connect with these people. Put them as slaves.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what the elect's gonna do when we return. All right. When we're coming down from the ships, we're gonna come back and conquer you other nations and put you in chains, man. Put you in subjection.
Right.
That's exactly what we're doing. We're not gonna be friends. We're not gonna do our own thing. No, we're gonna come after you, take you as slaves and make you build up our kingdom. What do you think we're gonna be doing in those 1,000 years?
Exactly.
Think we'll be chilling? No, you're gonna be building up our kingdom. Because it's gonna take 1,000 years for our kingdom to be fully built, man.
That's
All
why
right?
I said that he was going to give us fame in the land, all the lands where he put us to shame.
Yep.
You know? So we're going to get that fame,
Yeah.
you know, through putting y'all under us.
And like we said, that telekinesis thing, on the left-hand side, they trying to put a chip in your brain to read your thoughts before you
Right.
before you even have it premeditated Like
What's that movie? Was it Manchurian Candidate? No, Minority Report.
Minority Report. So what you think we Most High gonna allow us to do? We gonna read their minds and shit. Oh,
Exactly.
go get that devil Edomite. He thinking evil thoughts about me and shit.
Oh, yep.
You know, because they trying to do it on the left hand side. You know, you see everything got a Most High put one thing against another. So what they trying to do on the left hand side, the Most High already prophesied it happening on the right hand side, full effect, man. Somebody got some?
You got that one, Jeremiah 24,
Oh,
6 to
You want that in Jeremiah?
yeah, Jeremiah 24 and 6.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 24.
Because the Lord is coming to end our captivity, man. All right? We're not going to be in captivity forever. At some point, the kingdom of heaven has to start. What is that? 2nd Ezra 6 and 7. The end of the world is Esau, and the beginning of it thereof is Jacob. It has to end, and one has to begin.
Yeah. If them so-called Jews were Jacob, it'll be a peaceful world right now, man. Because they supposed to be the beginning of the new kingdom.
Right. No more wars.
Yeah.
All those arms, what they said, to beat your swords
weapons
into
Plowshares.
plowshares. They would have used all that money now for their war machine to build up their agriculture. Okay, but is that happening? No. Warheads are still being made right now.
Yeah, there's a reason for that. Lord's building Lord's allowing them to stop working on their agriculture and work more in the military so they can be judged over there in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, man, in the Middle East, when this next world war that America, these other nations, are about to come upon.
Yeah, I believe the United States was telling Iran part of the deal was to reduce the uranium that they're producing over there, and that uranium fulfills the missiles.
And they're trying to stop Iran from, which they already have missiles already, nuclear missiles, but they're trying to basically stop them from having missiles because they know what they're going to do with the missiles. They're going to shoot Israel, they're going to shoot the missiles on Israel and America. And guess what? They're going to do that. The Lord's going to use not only Russia, because Russia's going to be the first nation that's going to start this nuclear war. All right? But you also have Iran. And American allies that are going to shoot missiles on this fucking place.
Exactly. I think it was during the time 1980s or something. President, they were supposed to make a agreement to disarm nuclear weapons or nuclear capability, and nations didn't listen to that shit. And Iran was saying we're gonna build uranium no matter what. We saying this for this, but if y'all don't think so, we still gonna do this shit, man. So these nations are talking shit to America, man. Go ahead.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 24, and verse 6. It says, "For I will set mine eyes upon them for good, and I will bring them again to the land, and I will build them and not pull them down. I will plant them and not pluck them up, and I will give them an heart to know me, that I am the Lord, and they shall be my people, and I will be their power, for they shall return unto me with their whole heart."
All right, read that again.
This is
Where were you? Jeremiah 24:6?
Yeah.
Okay.
It says, Jeremiah 24 and 6, "For I will set my..."
Yeah, go ahead.
It says, "For I will set mine eyes upon them for good, and I will bring them again to this land."
Who's that talking about? Israelites. All right. 'Cause at the end of the day, at the end of the day, the Lord's gonna bring us back into our land. He's gonna put an end to our oppression, man, and that all starts with the elect of Israel. Okay, all of Israel will eventually will be saved. All right, because the ones that die on this side are gonna come back as our children. Okay, but the Lord, He's gonna bring us back into our land. All right, we don't have to go out there and fly to Israel to establish a home there. Try to live with these Amalekites, which are our enemies. The Lord said that's not how He's gonna do it, man. Because that land is gonna be destroyed. All right, but the Lord, He's gonna bring us back to our land, man. All right.
The Lord said, "Wait upon me until I rise up to the prey." You're supposed to wait on the Lord.
And the Lord bringing us to the land is the Lord bringing us back to our glorious estate.
Yeah.
He may ask, well, if Israel is going to be destroyed, hit with missiles, how you going to live there? Well, the Lord said in Isaiah that He's going to rebuild our land. Let's get that real quick. Isaiah, you finish reading that.
It says, and I will build them and not pull them down. I will plant them.
Yeah, because once we're in our land, all right, once we're in our what's righteously ours, we're never going to be taken out again. We're never going to be in captivity again. We're never going to sin against the Heavenly Father again, because that's what God has kicked out of the land in the first place. All right, because we sin against the Heavenly Father. We trespass against His laws. So the Lord cast Israel out of His sight. But the next time He brings us into His land, we're never going to be kicked out of it, because we're going to be perfect. All right, we're going to keep the laws. Like it says in Ezekiel, the Lord is going to give us a fleshy heart and not a stony heart, man. He's going to wash us clean from all our iniquities. All right?
It says, I not pull them down, and I will plant them, and not pluck them up. And I will give them an heart to know me. I am the Lord.
Right. Like it says in Hebrews 8, all will know me. All right? And that's all will know the Lord. All Israel will know the Lord, man. All right? And that's why we're going to become a kingdom of kings and priests, because we're going to teach these other nations the laws of the land, the laws of the scriptures. All right? They're not going to be worshiping their gods. They're going to be worshiping the only God, the only true God. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Okay?
Yeah, because Most High said He kill and make alive, and He create evil, right? And He do. If we just know righteous, we don't know the Most High fully. We got to understand Him as a whole. We got to understand the left hand side as well as the right hand side. That's the balance of the Most High.
Yeah, that's why the serpent told Eve, if you eat of the fruit thereof, you'll be like God.
You'll be like God, knowing good and evil.
Yeah, he wasn't lying.
Part he lied, part was when he said that, told Eve that we're not going to die.
Yeah.
That's the part he lied to. Was that it?
I'll finish it off. It says, and I will give them an heart to know me, that I am the Lord, Yahweh, and they shall be my people, and I will be their God, for they shall return unto me with their whole heart.
That's right.
Whole heart.
This is Isaiah 51 and 3. It says, for the Lord shall comfort Zion. He will comfort... Slocky, read that again. It says, for the Lord shall comfort Zion. He will comfort all her waste places. And He will make her wilderness like Eden. All right? Like paradise.
Yeah.
Israel, because right now Israel is desolate. All right? It's not a paradise right now. It's like, half of it's like a goddamn desert, man. All right, they got to get things imported into Israel. All right, but it says here the Lord's gonna make Israel like a Garden of Eden. It's gonna make it into paradise. All right, it says it's gonna be beautified. We're gonna have the trees. All these trees gonna be all these forests, rivers, waters, waterfalls, all that. It's gonna be. Ain't gonna be looking barren and waste anymore like it is right now.
Paved with gold.
And that's another reason.
Water. And
that's another reason why the Lord is gonna bring fire, because the fire is a cleansing agent.
Yeah.
All right, right now that land is very polluted. Yeah. All right, these rats that are in our land right now, they're polluting the land. Yeah. Okay.
And fire also nourishes the soil, so that's why a lot of trees are gonna be grown back.
Yep. It says, and He will make her wilderness like Eden, and her desert like the garden of the Lord. Joy and gladness shall be found therein, thanksgiving and the voice of melody.
Man, could you imagine that? And we a representation of the kingdom before it gets here. Like when you see a brother, it's shalom, it's peace.
Yep.
Even though it's evil in the world and war in the world, between us, brethren, we's peaceful toward one another. So we within the house of Israel, a special house. Our children gonna be glowing, our wives are gonna be glowing.
Didn't it say, blessed are they that are peaceful, so they shall see the Most High?
Yeah. And it says the meek shall inherit the earth.
We're gonna bring that peaceful spirit back into the earth.
Man, you get mean bugs by your own people, ugliness by your own people. It ain't gonna be none of that in Israel, man.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah, I got a scripture for you going into. Everybody's gonna go on board.
Oh, you can bring it up. I was trying to look for.
Yeah, why you looking for something, bro? Habakkuk 2 and 14. For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Shai, as the waters cover the seas. So even the heathens, the word of Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna be throughout the whole earth.
Yeah, man.
Like water is throughout the whole earth.
Hey, because the Lord's name and power is going to be manifested after he destroys this place, man. All right, just like his name and power was manifested when he delivered Israel out of Egypt. The other nations feared. That's coming back again. Well, even much greater, man. Okay? Because last time the Lord delivered all of Israel, the Lord's going to deliver the elective Israel out of this great destruction that he's going to bring. That's gonna manifest his name, manifest his power.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why the earth is gonna keep being righteous, because not only are we gonna be the pillars of the earth, supportive system of Yahweh Shema Shai's rulership, everyone's gonna know the name of the Lord. Every household is gonna know about Yahweh Shema Shai. And everyone's gonna know if you fuck up, you're gonna deal with Yahweh Shema Shai's men.
Yep, the other nations. Yep. We're never gonna mess up. But let's back up what we read in Isaiah 51. This is Baruch 5 and 8. It says, moreover, even the woods and every sweet smelling tree shall overshadow Israel. This is why it's like it says where we read how Israel's gonna be like the Garden of Eden, man. It's gonna you're gonna have trees, you're gonna have waterfalls that's gonna overshadow it, man. All right,
bro. It's gonna smell so good too.
Yup, the air is gonna be purified. Because right now, look, Esau, he's doing what? He's cutting down the trees. Yeah. He's getting rid of the trees. He's how do you call it? He's deforesting the earth. Getting rid of these forests with the forests that the Lord has, these jungles. It's good for the earth, man. But here it is. You got Esau destroying them and establishing concrete jungles, man.
Hey bro, if I could say, trees have a natural aroma. They set the mood, give you a calm and peaceful spirit.
So that's why it said that we're gonna be a melody. We're gonna be in let's see. We're gonna be a melody, man. Like you ever been to Sequoia National Park? You over there? It's a whole new feeling. The air is different, you know, because you're surrounded by trees. The water is somewhat clean. You know, it's just you're in a whole nother feeling, man.
I keep bringing that Big Bear thing up with the pine trees, man. Man, pine trees all around, and it just filled the air, man. That aroma, man.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, the nature is always in perfect vibration.
Yeah.
That's why when you go to like the brother was saying, when you go on a nature walk or you go in the woods, it lifts up your spirit.
Yep, that's right. So the being in the woods is my happy place. I fucking hate it here. Being in this goddamn city, be around these fucking people. I fucking hate it here, you know?
They're supposed to be the land of milk and honey, but they killing the bees from making honey and shit.
So let me see, Isaiah. Well, yeah, it says joy and gladness shall be found therein, thanksgiving and the voice of melody.
Man.
So that's what's gonna be found.
Yeah.
All right, so continuing on back in Baruch 5 and 8, it says, moreover, even the woods and every sweet smelling tree shall overshadow Israel by the commandment of the Most High. For the Most High shall lead Israel with joy in the light of his glory, with the mercy and righteousness that cometh from him. Okay?
Man, imagine seeing a bunch of Israelites just singing some nice, cool little jingles about Yahweh Shema Shai.
It says, Psalms 149, that the saints are gonna dance in the name. All right, they're gonna joy. We're gonna be dancing, praising the name, man. All right, it's gonna be fire in the kingdom of heaven, man. It's gonna be lit. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
You know, like you got people in the world. They think that they go to a club and they think it's lit. No, that's not lit. All right, you never really truly experience what it's like to be lit. You don't truly experience that in the kingdom of heaven, because you don't have no worries to go back to.
Yeah.
In this world, you could be lit for what, an hour or two, and you got worries to go back to, man. You got hell to go back to.
Yeah. And even though we gonna have servants to do everything for us, we gonna still be lively, man. Don't get it twisted. We still gonna have fun and be lively like a motherfucker, man.
You guys come out of there?
You know.
Let's see, Jeremiah.
This is for eternity. You know. Imagine that. No Esau. No servitude to these nations. Come on, man.
We all want to know what it's like to truly live. Because this right here is not living. Really, it's not.
They said this ain't living.
But 2 days, 2 day off and shit. You gotta pay bills, subject to payments, be oppressed, deal with dumbass people that don't fear the Lord. You know, walk with no fear of the Lord.
Man, that's vexing, man. Lucky, that's how I'm feeling right now. All these people walking by, man, they pissing me the fuck off. Like, you just, damn, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, man.
Scripture says, "Be ye angry and sin not," and do what's best to be at peace with everyone,
Exactly.
even though you don't want to. Like 2 weeks ago, I parked my car, and this car parked in front of me, and he had like a Baphomet Satanist. I'm like, oh, look at this dumb motherfucker. And then it's a Jake that came out, so I walked in the building, and I tried to close the fucking elevator so the person won't came in. She came in and started talking to me, but I was like, all right, it's cool. Started, you know, saying my piece. You know, trying to, you know, keeping it cool, be at peace. You know, there's no need to try to start something. You know?
No, never.
Try to be at peace with people. You know,
The Lord says, why
if
is
it's
it
possible, because sometimes
Exactly.
motherfuckers just have demons on them, man.
Got a brother like that.
The Lord said,
Right.
why is it a serpent? Harmless as a dove.
Exactly.
You ain't never see a dove fighting nobody.
Yeah, the scripture says in Proverbs, strive not with a man without a cause.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, there ain't no cause for you to put hands on someone. If he's trying to fight you, do something to you, man, you got the right to defend yourself. You know, if he hits you, you got the right to hit him back.
That's why it says, why is it a serpent? Because the serpent knows when to attack.
Yeah, like you got motherfuckers that are so quick to fight over some foolish things.
BS.
Over
Even
some
getting
little
killed.
things. Yep.
Over some BS.
Yeah, look, shoes.
Oh, man.
You get a truck to go with shoes.
Oh wait, let me see. I read this in Proverbs.
Like, I was walking the other day with bros at the beach area, and some dude just, like, put his whole shoulder in me, and I was like, alright, bro.
That's
Little
safe,
stuff
man.
like that. Little stuff like that could 3 seconds. That's why the Lord says, in your patience possess ye your soul.
Yeah.
The little shit like that could have put, like, if you was a nigga, you'd have been jailed. You'd have put hands on the dude.
Yeah, I've seen that in middle school. I was hanging out with this one gang guy. He's gangster and shit. No, Judah, and he bumped into this other gang guy that was a noisy kid, and they start going at it. This motherfucker they were about to fight, and he wanted me to stab him. Like, man, I ain't gonna stab him. I ain't going to jail for your ass. Like, over something little. All you have to do, you bump into. I'm sorry, man. I apologize. There's no need to fucking, you know, try to fight each other over some shit, over some little shit.
It was this, if I could say something real quick, it was this one dude, it was a Judite, he was at Target, and it was some Issachars that was listening to some loud music. And he said, hey man, you mind turning that music down, man? You know, I got family in here, you know. This is Walmart, man. I mean Target. Like, you could say that at home, you know, but at Target, they ended up stabbing him, man. This was on Christmas Day. He had a whole family. He left like 3 kids behind and 1 wife. Just because he wanted to, I guess, like, hey, you can't do that around my kids. You know, shut that music off. You know, there's some things you got to bear because we in this fucking world.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I read something.
You don't know what spirit the other person is in. You might have a revengeful spirit on them.
Just like that, I have to think about that all the time when I'm riding that motorcycle. You got people that want to cut you off. You got people that don't want you to win. And I always think about it when I finally they get to a stop or something like that. And I'm angry inside because I always think that you could, you know, it's my life you're playing with, dude. But I always think that, you know what, if I was to raise up with one of them, who knows what dude got a pistol? Because everybody's shooting these days. Ain't nobody going with their hands, man. So why you you know, put your have your Hawaii shine. Test them like that. That's all I feel like I'm doing. Oh, you want to play them? No.
Especially if it's Edom, he gonna be like, this black guy attacked me. I was for my life threatened. Go ahead,
Oh, it's not it what I was looking for, but it goes to what we were speaking about. This is Proverbs 14 and 29. It says, he that is slow to wrath is of great understanding, but he that is hasty of the spirit exalted falling. we can't be slow to wrath. We gotta have a control of a spirit. We gotta control our spirit, man. If you're so hasty to wrath, you're like a city that has no walls. You let anything get you out of character, man. You gotta remain in character until it's time to, until it's, all right, I gotta put hands on this motherfucker, or some shit like that,
The Lord gives you props for that too. It says,
Bro.
carnality is enmity to the Most High.
Yeah,
This one-
You're opposing His will to be carnal.
Yep. No, that's right.
So that's a two-way rap.
Up, bro. Got it
Oh,
right.
okay,
That's right. Proverbs 15:1. A soft answer turneth away wrath.
Yeah.
All right. So if you see, if a situation is getting tense, try to calm it to the best of your ability.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to be a tough guy nowadays, man. There's nothing wrong with taking humility. Taking the L. All right, you got it.
Hey,
All right, you got it.
That's a W in the spirit, bro. That shows growth to the Lord. Because the other day I bumped this dude with a drink, and he's like, "Hey, bro, you gotta buy me a drink." And I was like, "Bro, I'll buy you a drink next time." That's just it. That's it. I didn't say, "Hey, bro, man, fuck the drink,"
Yeah, even
You
with
want these hands?
Yeah, even with the cops, man. You can't be like, oh, y'all pulling me over because I'm black, motherfuckers. All right, get out the car, sir. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Said agree with thine adversary before
Yeah,
you.
I think I found it. Proverbs 12. Let me finish it. Proverbs 15 and 1. It says, "A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger." Right? You got motherfucker. You trying to calm the situation. Motherfucker just keeps cursing you out for no fucking reason. Hold on. I think I found the Proverbs 12. Give me Proverbs 12. So I want to read it in the NLT too. Yeah, this goes with Proverbs 15. This is Proverbs 12 and 16. "A fool's wrath is presently known, but a prudent man covereth shame." Read in the NLT. A fool is quick-tempered. So if you're so easy, if you get, tempered, angry easily, you're considered a fool. If you can't control your spirit, you're considered a fool.
It's emotions.
No, you
Right.
would get mad,
Yeah.
but angry, like acted out, like
Be angry and sin not.
you start, showing that you're angry.
Yeah, you gotta be quick. You gotta be quick to calm yourself, remind yourself, because this takes practice. When we get in certain situations, you want these scriptures to come into your mind, to remember to keep you calm. Because I used to be like that. I used to be quickly tempered. I had anger issues.
Yeah.
And I always, every time I lost to my flesh, to my anger, I read scriptures of how the scripture speaks of people that can't control their anger are fools.
Yeah.
To cut me.
Exactly. You got a man that throw away his cell phone and throw it out the window because he's mad and throw his expensive stuff out, and then he gonna be like, damn, I shouldn't have done that shit.
Yeah, well, break his shit.
Break his stuff.
It says a fool is quick-tempered, but a wise person stays calm when insulted. Okay, so if someone's trying to assault you, just stay calm to the best of your ability. Because let's get this one out. In Proverbs 3,
Bro, it's very crucial because that's a good character for you to not get anger, like facing like stuff like that. Because I remember a testimony in the truth with bros. I was going out with the brothers, and some black nigga woman was about to mess with the brother, and I went like this, and the bitch punched me twice in the face, right? So I just looked at her like, and the dude, nothing happened. Just gotta take it.
especially if you strike.
Because now, if I would have hit her,
Yeah, she would have called Esau on you. Yeah.
Yeah, if you strike back.
That's just wrong, 'cause, brother, I'm not taking 2 punches from a female, bro.
Yeah.
No, I might slap that. Wow.
But this-
but I thought about the circumstances, like what could happen.
Yeah, you could have been in jail. Could have made the body. You could put the body to shame. You could have gave meat to the scoffer, saying, "Oh, so you got men of GMS hitting women." You gotta think about not just yourself, but think about the body, the outcome of it.
Exactly. Yeah.
It says Proverbs 3 and 30 says, "Strive not with the man without cause, if he have done thee no harm." So if a man has done you no harm, not trying to take your life away, ain't trying to put any harm's way, man, try not to strive. Try to answer. Try to be wise. Try to calm down the situation.
Yeah,
If you can't be calm, hey, sometimes you just gotta put hands on motherfuckers. You know, sometimes this is where you got a lot of road rage incidents, man. 'Cause people are just selfish and they're willing to lose their life over some petty shit. You know, a motherfucker cuts you off. The first thing people do is stick the finger. All right, sometimes motherfucker do something shit stupid. All right, it's cool. All right, cool. If I see the person apologize, all right, that's cool. No, you got it. You good, bro. No worries. But motherfuckers be taking it on a whole nother level, cursing you out and shit, want to follow you and all that. You know, I had that shit happen to me. I did a mistake driving. A motherfucker started he started sticking the finger at me, trying to solve some problems, man. I was trying to calm the situation.
Hey, but the scriptures say to do what? If at all possible.
Be at peace with all men.
Yeah. Our greatest example is Yahweh Shai, man. He had all the power in the world to get out of the situation that he was put in. They beat him half to death and put him on the cross. And yet, he kept his integrity and kept it moving.
If that was left onto a fool to do that, the fool would have lost his temper and just started going ham. But the Lord knew that it wasn't time for that, man.
Right. He said he could call to pray to his father, and his father would send him how many legions? Some
12
legions of angels, man. But he knew it wasn't the time for that. It wasn't the time for him to take vengeance. We're gonna have our time to get vengeance and get everybody back. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, like you said about that woman that hit you. Hey, don't worry. The Lord gonna avenge you.
Yeah.
All right. The Lord gonna have somebody, fucking, somebody get her ass whooped.
She gonna be
Somebody
starving
whoop her
after
ass.
death in the day of Jacob's trouble, bro. Yeah.
Right.
Going all through hell.
I remember at work, this guy I was making fun of his tattoos. He got stupid tattoos, but he got offended, so he just dished put me in the shirt and he pushed me against the wall. All right, it's cool. The camera's right there. The next day, bro, he got his ass whooped. He got stabbed the next day. No joke. Next day. It's judgments.
Well, that guy is
Lord, judgments belong to the Lord, because the scripture says, don't try to, don't try to revenge yourself.
Yeah, recompense not evil for evil.
Right. That's a good one.
Vengeance is mine.
Yeah, vengeance is the Lord.
Yeah.
The Lord can do that person way worse than what you can do.
exactly.
You know?
The dude that got his arms burnt off.
Oh, yeah. One time there's this one gangster came to the brothers in Spanish, the brothers that speak Spanish over there in LA, right? And he was threatening how he gonna put hands on the brothers, right? A couple months go by, the Lord took his hands because he got in an accident, and I guess he lost both of his hands.
Lord, it's cold.
Dubs, man.
So you notice how he said, "I'm gonna fuck you up with your hands," and the Lord's like,
Now what you gonna fuck him up with? With these nubs, and then Lord gonna take them nubs away.
And he came. That man came back, and he came back humble because he knew why. He said when that happened to him, he knew why.
Yeah.
He knew why.
Yeah.
You knew it was the Lord doing that to him, man.
Did it onto one of these little ones. He did it onto me.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's why it's better for you to. The scripture says better for you to tie a great millstone around your neck, drop yourself in the bed of the ocean, than to offend one of these little ones.
Exactly.
All right.
And it says the other one, let not no harm come among these men.
Oh,
You know?
any man hurt him.
Yeah.
Oh, fire shall come from.
No, but he should be put to death.
Okay.
Something like that. So like,
The phone's about to die.
Well, it's about time to end.
I got one for you.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Topic we started with Jeremiah 30 and start at 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured,
Right.
and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be spoiled, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
The Lord is going to give them for a prey unto us. What do you do with the prey? Okay, you seek the prey, you hunt after the prey. Okay, you devour the prey. So these other nations are about to get devoured. Okay,
16.
by Israel, man. Okay, they think they gotten away. They haven't gotten away with anything, man. Okay, they're just their plight is just prolonged, for a little time.
And
Okay.
the Lord cares for us to where He's gonna recompense us by giving our enemies into our hands to do the same thing to them.
Right.
That's right. Double
Exactly.
in righteousness.
Double. Right.
Verse 17, for I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds. And the scriptures go into that wounds being incurable, and the Lord is the only one that could heal it.
Right.
And it says, saith the Lord, because they called thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, whom no man seeketh after. Thus saith the Lord. That's that reproach. Behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tent, and have mercy upon his dwelling places, and the cities shall be builded upon her own heap, and the palace shall remain after the manner thereof. And out of them shall proceed thanksgiving, and the voice of them that make merry. And I will multiply them, and they shall not be few. And I will also glorify them.
That little one shall become a small nation.
Maybe.
And that's just a regular Israelite in the kingdom of heaven. How much more one of the elect? I know we're gonna be doing a lot of be populating our people, man. A lot of sex. All right, a lot of different women. Okay.
Pleasure with sleep.
Yeah. Oh, that pleasure with sleep goes into when a baby's in the woman's belly. This is going to,
Hey, we're gonna give a lot of women
There's
NyQuil.
gonna be a lot of that.
We're gonna give them NyQuil, put them to sleep.
Hey, all it takes is one hit, and then women are good for months, bro. I don't know how our concubines gonna handle us, because they gonna still be in this flesh. We're gonna get our mighty rod back, man.
Well, that's what they saw us be hurt by us putting it down on them.
Hey, that's what it's a saying. Once you go black, you never go back.
Hey, these people, these women, these heathen ones have been trying to stuff all type of shit up their vagina, trying to prepare for us. But you ain't ready for the man of the Lord.
And that's why even in slavery, you had the slave's master's wife getting it down with the slave. Or one of the slaves,
That's why Esau had to whip our women to let them feel something and shit. We ain't gonna have to do that, man.
And I will also glorify them, and they shall not be small, and their children also shall be aforetime, and their congregations shall be established before me, and I will punish all that oppress them.
All you nations that oppressed us, that oppressed the Lord's people. The Lord's gonna use us to oppress your ass. And it's gonna be terrible because we're gonna be gods. Esau can only do so much to us. All right, but hey, the scripture says to meditate terrors. Yeah. So we're gonna think of all types of creative ways to put hell on your ass, man.
Hey, bro, could I say one of my terrors that I've been thinking about lately is all the slaves that really caused a lot of damage to Jake. I'm gonna put them on one planet and just destroy that planet with another planet. So you're gonna see another planet coming to work.
Be super creative.
Thought out.
In space.
Yeah, we sit on your throne, bro, just in your palace. Just think, man, I'm gonna do this to this motherfucker. Because you're gonna know what Esau did to you on this side, even the small petty shit.
Yeah.
You're gonna know everything. Even what they did to you in your past life, because we were all at one time in slavery, hardcore slavery. We're gonna know what Esau did to us.
Hey, it says Yahweh Shai is gonna get those who pierced him too.
Yeah, Revelation.
So it ain't like Yahweh Shai didn't forget either. They might have thought they got away with it, stuck him in. Hey, he don't remember he's dead. No.
And Isaiah says,
Man.
Oh, man.
So with that, we're going to give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rukakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations, peace and love to the brothers out here pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. Until the next time, we want to say shalom.
Shalom.